I have been preparing this video just the last couple of minutes ago, and I thought, right, now I can talk about it. I don't think I need to bullet point anything else, even if there's only 2 bullet points. Today, we just got news about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and this movie has been in production for 8 years. Or, we've been waiting for this movie for 8 years, and it's insane to think that we're going to get this very, very soon. If you guys want to hear more of me, maybe covering the past stuff, then do hit that like button. Subscribe to me for more content, either like this or any other different Five Nights at Freddy's content you can think of that you'd probably want from me. Would like from me, sorry. So, the Fnaf movie has been filmed in New Orleans, and it has just finished production a few days ago, which is great news. The boys, aka Dorko, Baz, Razbowski, and 8-Bit Ryan, all went to go and see the Fnaf movie set in New Orleans. We got new castings for the puppet. Spoiler, I'm really sorry, I got too excited. New castings for, this is spoiler warning, even though I've already said it, Puppet, Golden Freddy, and Bonnie, I think it was. We have all heard 4 castings for them for new voices, which is going to sound so awesome. I really can't wait for this to release. Now, this is the next big thing, that the Fnaf movie releases this October, on October the 27th this year. Even though, you guys get what I'm trying to say. I cannot believe how long we have been. I may not have been in the Fnaf community as long as you guys may have been. It depends how, did you guys come into the franchise, the community ages ago, 8 years ago? Or you guys are a bit like me, who came in or found out about it 6 years ago. Nearly 7, actually, at this point. I found out about it in 2018, but I have still been waiting for a bit of a while for this movie to be announced. I count myself as an OG Fnaf fan. I may not have grew up with it like the rest of you guys have, but I count myself as an OG Fnaf fan, and it's amazing that we are getting this movie very, very soon, which I cannot wait to go to cinemas and see that film on the big screen. Can you guys imagine how good it's going to look? And today we got a really, really good look at the Fnaf movie teaser, which features himself, Freddy Fazbear. And something I want to point out is that a few people I've seen online have pointed out it looks a bit like Golden Freddy. But, yeah, I still think that it looks amazing and awesome. Again, and I've been talking to my family about this movie for a long time, and that I knew how well our good friends Jim Henson was going to do with these, and they have done absolutely amazing with this. Just looking from the back of Freddy there, I'm sorry, but he looks perfect. I know that it goes around quite a lot and that not everything is perfect, but he looks amazing. It looks so unreal. I have had time to sit down and let it sink in every day after college, but I'm sitting down here now, looking at that animatronic, even though he's from the back, you get a good view at the back of him. it's crazy to think this is actually happening. So, I want to also, go through my predictions, but I also want to go through some things I don't think will be happening in the movie. So, number one, I do think we're going to obviously probably get to see Spring Bonnie when, it might not be shown on camera, but when we see, maybe the children getting lured on the movie screen, I think we're going to go and see Spring Bonnie on camera. Obviously, just not the actual murdering of the children. That would probably be a bit extreme. And next, I do think that Fredbear could be in the movie. Considering Golden Freddy's already in it, I count Golden Freddy as Fredbear, just as a different version. I do think that we could end up seeing a lot of Easter eggs. It's already been confirmed. Easter eggs are happening. I believe it's been confirmed by the boys. The people I look up to. You know who they are. I'll probably leave links to them in the description if you guys want to go check them out. And I now, I suppose, don't really have much to talk about, I guess. The next thing I probably want to talk about now is my theories. What are my predictions, I suppose. Which I know there's no really, theories anymore to discuss. But I guess I want to go through what I think it's going to look like. I think it's going to be phenomenal. Because considering of what Dorko, Razbowski, and everybody who went to New Orleans have said, it's going to look amazing. It's almost exactly like it be an actual pizzeria that you can go to and get fed at and watch the animatronics do what they need to do. And I do think it's going to look how they've said it'd look. I do know, obviously, everyone's going to do phenomenal at... You guys get what I'm trying to say. And I am really, really proud of everybody who has worked on this film. Again, I may not have been in the movie as long as... not the movie. I may not have been in the community for as long as you guys may have been, depending on how long you all could have been in this community for. I am so proud and thankful for Scott Cawthon, Blumhouse, everybody who's involved in the movie, and I can't wait for this to come out. This teaser, that's Abby holding Freddy's hand. That's going to be crazy. I'm just looking at these paw pads as well that we can see on Freddy. And hopefully we can see Dorko's and Razbowski's, everybody's vlogs eventually now. Eventually. I'm not confirming anything. I barely even talk to them. But, I can't wait. I really can't wait. It's sunk in now, and it just feels very unreal looking at that Freddy, but he looks awesome. The only thing I do want to point out about Freddy, he is wearing down quite a lot actually, but he's missing an ear. Now, a lot of people have probably already made this speculation, but I think that's because he's run down more. So, the pizzeria is back at how we saw it when Mike was going in there, or he was preparing to go in. That it's all in shambles with vines all over it. There's Freddy Fazbear's pizza place, the sign, and Something I want to point out before I end this video is that a lot of people were worried that Freddy Fazbear would have gloves. I don't know why you guys would think that, though I can see why. But this looks amazing. It looks just like a good Chuck E. Cheese type of vibe. And it's still crazy to think that we are getting this movie very soon, in 205 days. I will be counting down for as long as possible. The 27th of October, we've been waiting that long. That's crazy to me. Alright then, I'm gonna end this off here. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I will leave the links, trusted links, in the description or in the comments. Most likely the description, if I'm being honest with you guys. And I will see you all on the glitch side. It's coming, you guys! Woo! Editing glitch here. I completely forgot to mention the things I don't think will be in the movie. So, a lot of people have been predicting what's going to be in the movie. I definitely think we're going to get maybe spring locking of William Afton eventually in that movie. In the, FNAF movie. And I would see that there is a chance that could happen. It's not really that much of a stretch. Most definitely, and probably the Bite of 83 would happen. Specifically, I would see it as a flashback. I imagine it going to be a flashback. But the thing I'm not so sure about, and this is what I've seen, specifically edits, I watch editors like all the time in YouTube shorts, that I don't think we are going to see the Bite of 87. This is a bit of a stretch that I have seen online, and it's a bit of a stretch because this is only the first movie. Because I guess it's not linked to the, any lore, because it's for both fans and people who aren't into the FNAF franchise. It's for both people, both parts, but I don't think that the Bite of 87 happened in FNAF 1. A lot of people see it happened in FNAF 2, which is why I think we could end up probably seeing it in the second one. But I just don't think that the Bite of 87 would happen in the first one, because it's only literally the first one. That's all I can think off the top of my head right now. Really sorry to just butt in. How the hell am I supposed to leave?